What up everyone, February 21st, just got back from Colorado today and I was out here watering the garden and I see a few things I need to harvest now because it's going to get really hot this week and I have a .com radish that needs to come out. Let's do it. Oh my god. Holy shit. Look at the size of this .com radish, guys. Holy cow. Look how big it is. I can't even get my hand around it. Woo, that's a radish. Okay, so the .com radish is wonderful. That is a huge one. Now this broccoli needs to come off too because it is going to get hot this week. Let's get this one off. Okay, so there's one dinner at least, right? That's cool. And of course, the chickens reap the benefits also. They're loving those bok choy seed pods. They're going at it. Not so much the radish leaves, but the bok choy, they're digging. Hello, Lion. Are you outside having fun? Oh, baby. What's up, everyone? Rich at Rivera Urban Homestead. It is Saturday, February 26th. And we are getting ready to head out and go to Busch Gardens for the day. Tyler's tall enough now to where he can start getting on some of the littler roller coasters. He's not quite tall enough to get on the big ones yet, but we're going to get him christened into some roller coasters today. So we're going to go hang out at Busch Gardens today, guys. Me, my wife, Tyler. We're going to just chill, relax, have a fun day, walk around, see all the zoo exhibits, ride a few rides, and just kind of relax. Tomorrow, though, we have quite a bit of work to do around here, so my video will probably come out a little later Sunday because I'm going to be doing all the work Sunday morning, editing in the afternoon, and getting it out to you guys. So for now, I'm going to go out to the garden real quick and see if I have any of those rogue tomato plants that we're growing in the raised bed. I think there's some tomatoes I need to be picking off of there. Let's go check it out real quick before I leave. Oh yeah, check it out. Look at these little guys down here. I don't even know what kind these are because, like I said, I didn't plant these tomato plants. Cool little like teardrop shape. And then here's some more. And then we also got regular circle ones. So there's two different types of tomatoes in here. Here's a couple more. Whoop, one fell. And some more little ones. Look at these little guys. That is so cool. And of course the bees are just loving the broccoli flowers. I just now put the cucumber plants out here to harden off for the day and night, and then we're gonna plant those tomorrow. Yep, we're trying cucumbers again. Anyway, I got to get to Busch Gardens. I'll talk to you in a little while. Okay, so now it's Sunday, February 27th, and I have a ton of stuff to do today, guys. I am going to clear out the raised bed that has all the lettuces in it. They're getting bitter. It's getting warm out. Time to clear all that out. I am going to plant those pesky cucumber plants that I have growing. We are going to plant them out there. I'm going to put a thick layer of straw down over the soil just to hope that I don't get the mildew and the whatever I get on my cucumber plants all the time. And then I have tons of leaves everywhere. I got to collect some leaves. So we're going to rake up all the leaves. We're going to put some in the compost. We're going to put some in the chicken run. And then I'm going to just mow everything, make it look nice. Let me show you how it looks right now. Just leaves everywhere. Hi, Callie. Leaves, 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 leaves all over the place. Just looks bad. Yep, so that's the raised bed we're going to clear out. We're going to put those cucumber plants. I've been hardening them off for the last 2 days. And that just means they are getting used to being outside. I took them from indoors, put them out here, and just let them get used to the actual heat and the sun and all that good stuff. Look at my green beans. They're doing good. Looking nice. They're starting to vine up the bamboo trellis. What you doing? Flip-flopping around. Yeah, but all these leaves need to get collected. First thing I'm going to do is collect leaves for the compost. Let's get that done first. Okay, so I collected all the leaves I needed. I put them all in the compost bin, in the chicken run. All this other stuff I'm just going to mow in and it'll feed the yard. So now the main objective today, guys, is to clear out this bed. There's still a lot of stuff growing, but it's getting hot and it gets bitter when it gets hot, so it's done. Time to just cut it all out. I'm going to leave the roots in it. Look at all these wasps. I'm going to have to fight through the wasps and hopefully not get stung. But I'm going to just clean out this whole bed. Probably leave the Dakan radish in there because that's still growing good, but everything else needs to go. We'll give it to the chickens, and then we are going to add compost, and then we're going to plant out our cucumbers in here. So I'm going to leave the roots in the bed. I'm just going to cut everything from the top. Leave the roots in there. It'll just compost in, keep the soil a little aerated. There's a lot to harvest. Let's get started. Alright, I left a couple of the Dakan radish in there and the carrots at the moment, but everything else is cleaned out. Chickens are going to love all this produce. There is so much stuff in here. Let's just get it to them. Okay, girls, come and get it. Look at all this stuff. Whoa, sorry. Didn't mean to scare you. Holy crap, that's a pile of food. Have at it. You girls have a lot of stuff to pick through today. And whatever they don't eat, it'll just compost. Okay, so now that we got this pretty much cleaned out the way I want it, we're going to plant the cucumbers right here. There's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, just spread them out. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is get some of the compost that's already done. We're going to add a little bone meal, blood meal, organic fertilizer to it. We're going to mix that together. We'll make the holes to transplant the cucumber plants, and we'll fill them with that compost, bone meal, blood meal mixture, just to give it a nice nutrient-dense start. So let me get some compost. All right, so let's go to the one that's already ready to go. Beautiful compost. All right, let's get some in here. So we got compost. I'm pretty positive I have bone meal and blood meal in here somewhere. Yep, here it is. Here is the blood meal, which is really high in nitrogen. So we want to add some of that to the compost. I'm going like 2 handfuls. 2 handfuls in there. Get that mixed in. Whoop, there's an eggshell. Let's take that out. All right. Bone meal, a good source of phosphorus. Get that mixed in there. I totally forgot I had this. This is azomite rock dust, which is just a bunch of different trace minerals. Let's throw a handful of that in there. Get that mixed in. All right. Okay, so I know what everyone's going to say. Rich, you suck at growing cucumbers. You can never get them to grow. Why are you doing it again? Well, I love cucumbers and I want to keep trying. So anyway, these two are the straight 8s and those down there are the pickling ones. So this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to dig out my hole deeper than I need it. Add the compost along with the... Get them beetles out of there. Get out of there. Add the compost into the hole, take my cucumber plant and plant it in there. Just like that. And now whatever compost I have left over, I'm just going to add it to the top around the plants. Okay, so as you know, my cucumber plants are never successful. They always start growing nicely, we get flowers, and then it gets hit with some kind of virus and dies. So, one thing I'm going to do differently this time is I am going to use straw and put a thick layer of straw all around it so when I'm watering, the soil doesn't splash up onto the plants and maybe cause that virus, so, or the mildew or whatever it gets. Anyway, let's check it out. So what I'm going to do is just tuck the straw under the leaves like this. So hopefully that'll help with that mildew I get as they get older, and then we're going to build a trellis for them to go up so they have good airflow. I want some dang cucumbers, man. All right, let me water this in real quick. Being I have plenty of straw, you know what? I think I'm going to come over here and do the same thing to the green beans. Okay, so hopefully that'll retain some moisture, keep the mildew down as they get older. We'll see. I'm just trying something different this time, guys. Ooh, I just spotted a snack. Yum. So flavorful. All right, we'll see how that works, man. Fingers crossed, right? I don't know what it is about cucumbers and me, but they don't like me for some reason. Anyway, the next thing I want to do is in the backyard here, my orange tree, which kind of looks like crap, but it is starting to sprout new leaves. I want to fertilize it, so I'm going to add some of the citrus fertilizer I have. I'm going to add some compost, and then I'm going to straw that in as well. It doesn't look like much. I've never gotten any fruit off of it, but let's just give it a nice good fertilizing and maybe that'll help it. Throw in a little azomite rock dust, and then I just got this citrus tone fertilizer. And now compost. Beautiful. Let me grab some straw and then we'll water that in as well. The fun thing I love about the garden, guys, is it's ever changing. You could do whatever you want with it. It's just sporadic. I just do what I feel like doing. Like right now, I have a pepper plant over here that is in a little pot. I'm gonna plant it in this raised bed in front of the cucumber plants just for the heck of it. Let me go grab it. It needs some attention. It's a little dry. It needs to be watered. So I'm going to make a hole, I'm going to add compost to it, and then we're going to plant this guy right here. Right there? Yeah. Yep. Let me go grab some compost. Look at that grub I found. Ooh, the chickens are going to like that. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end the video here. But I am happy that I got that raised bed all cleared out. You see how that works? The cool season stuff, it's gone. It's getting too hot for it. The lettuces and stuff are starting to turn bitter. So cleaned it all out nice and easy. Left the roots in the ground just to aerate the soil and compost. It'll be organic matter for the soil. And then got the cucumbers planted. Again, we'll see how that works. If they don't work, whatever. We pull them out and we plant something else. But I want to do it with this straw. I want to see how that works, if it makes a difference or not. Got that pepper plant planted, which I wasn't even expecting to do. I just saw it sitting there looking kind of pathetic. So I figured I'd get that planted. Last weekend, I was in Colorado, like I had mentioned. Went to visit Mom. Everything went good. We just kind of hung out for the weekend. We are going back in April, and all my brothers are going to be there, all the, their kids, all the grandkids, everything. And we're going to do an early Christmas in April with Mom because, you just don't know. It's not looking that great. So we're going back in April. Went to Busch Gardens yesterday to get Tyler on some roller coasters, but I tell you what, the new hybrid wooden roller coaster opened yesterday, and it was packed. That park was packed. 180-minute wait for the cheetah hunt, and then if you want to buy the quick pass, it was $90 for me and $50 for him, and you're still waiting 40 minutes. So we didn't get on the roller coasters. I told him we're going to take him on like a Tuesday one day. We'll pull him out of school and we'll go on a Tuesday when there's no one there. So, but it was still fun. Busch Gardens is amazing. You could just roam around, look at all the animals. We still had a blast. It was a great time. But so now we're just transforming the garden a little, getting into some summer or spring crops with the cucumbers going. And in the back room I have those tomato plants growing under the grow lights still. We actually got to transplant them into bigger pots. Maybe we'll do that next weekend. Also next weekend, I want to build the trellis for the cucumbers. So we got stuff to do. And before April, I need to put in a watering system for when I'm gone for that week. My plants still get watered. I can't ask my neighbors to water my garden for me as well. They already watch the animals. So I'm going to put in a little drip irrigation or something like that come April. So we got to do that before I go. A lot of stuff going on this month, so stay tuned, hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, and get my name out there. We'll talk to you guys next weekend.